or live from your basement?
Live from my sweat box of an attic. Holy moly, is it hot up here? I literally just went and ordered a fan because it's so hot. If I'm going to stream up here all summer, I'm going to die. Howdy, everybody.
Hey, guys. Been a while.
I heard myself because I didn't turn the other one off, so I heard myself complaining. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. My name is the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve, Hawaiian Steve.
And we are here for a little My First Ronin. Ronin is obviously the villain that evades so many of us. Can be such a pain in the butt wherever you play him. And so we wanted to try to go through some strategies. Basically, we want to dance around this new card, Go for Champions. We're going to play him on Standard. So I've really discovered Steve's doing all this stuff with the pre-cons, and I've just been watching other channels and things, and people really seem to be interested in Standard, and I love the challenge of Expert and everything. I think it's great, but I think some of these games can be a little bit shorter so that we can show some of the things that we're trying to show. I still generally like Expert mode, but I think the reason I like Expert mode is definitely the challenge, but also like the fact that you can build a board state and then use it, because on Standard, sometimes by the time you build a board state, the villain's dead.
Yeah.
So
not going to be that way with Ronin.
That's going to be our plan here, playing Ronin, which we haven't played. Now, the other thing is, I don't really feel any sense of I need to beat Expert Ronin, because you can watch those videos. Steve's got the Doctor Strange video beating Expert Ronin. We've got the 2-player, that one we filmed with Gamora and Star-Lord 8 times. And the one we didn't film, like the 3rd time is where we won.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And then the 8th one we filmed and we won. So that's on Steve's channel. And then we did a 3-player here. I want to say it was Black Widow, Doctor Strange, and Venom. And we beat him. I can't remember who Brian played in that one. And we beat...
Okay.
Oh, you played Doctor Strange. I don't remember who I played then.
I don't play Doctor Strange.
I played Doctor Strange.
Brian played Doctor Strange.
With Cosmo, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Cosmo idea, yeah.
Really, the MVP of that game was actually Black Widow, though. She canceled everything that he tried to put into play. That was the clutch part. So all of those are available. You can watch those and check out Ronin. If you really want to see Ronin go down over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in expert mode, then subscribe to Descry Gaming, because he's got what do you think, Steve? 30 videos of him beating Ronin?
He's definitely got 30. I think he did it with almost every character. And now Expert too, non-campaign. I saw the last one I saw was with him with Hulk. Yeah. And he was, I think, 1 turn away or 1 or 2 campaign. Expert campaign. With that extra thing.
Yeah. Speaking of Hulk, Steve decided to change.
Yeah, that's right. Steve's going to play Hulk instead.
So I saw those posts.
That's kind of what's going on. So we just figured we'd kind of give a primer. We'd go back to Ronin. We talk through strategy. I don't know that we're going to do when we played that game against Ultron that was I don't know. In my mind, it was uber slow because we were trying to talk through everything. We'll try to talk through stuff, but really, we're highlighting the Go for Champions card. We're going to try to just play that as often as we can. Go for Champions. Yeah. We're all immune to damage, and then we just don't worry about all those kind of things.
Thanks for the plug.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Oh, is he in the
hi,
chat?
Matt.
Oh, there you go.
Hi, Bahamut. When am I going into the mountains? Oh, my gosh. It is ridiculous. Yeah. So I have a friend who cuts my hair, and Kathy, my wife, offered to cut my hair. Then he said he would, and as soon as I cut my hair, I'm going to shave off my beard because I'm just done. It's just so hot. But
hey, man, I finally cut mine.
Nice. There it is. So I do not want all of this hair anymore, but it's just finding the time. I've been so busy, but finally I finished grading my students' final exams that I gave to them 3 weeks early. And then we just did project presentations yesterday. I was completely wiped. People wanted me to do all sorts of things. I couldn't do anything. So now I feel like school is kind of on the back burner. So
plus you just came
Champions
from the dice
time.
School's
I got my dice
out for summer.
So all that stuff's been going on. I just haven't had a chance to do all those things, but
I'm excited to bring Brian back to the game.
Yeah, man. It's felt. I just played with, I just played a test game earlier, and I played with you guys in the last couple days, just for fun. But it's felt like
I know.
Literally felt like I haven't played with you guys in like a month, and even though it's only been like a week or two from Con of Heroes.
It's only 2 weeks since we were at the Con of Heroes.
Yeah.
Well, me and Brian actually did a quickie without you, Brandt. Sorry.
Yeah.
We had a quickie without you.
Today?
No, yesterday with Nova and Ironheart.
No worries.
Pretty much to show how awesome the Nova Force thing ability is.
Well, and no lie, so we started a My Hero Academia night at the store, so I've been going to that, and I've been playing My Hero Academia like it's champions. I've been playing that much.
Yeah.
But it's a competitive game, but even I kind of liked it, but I'm not going to invest because I don't want to get back into another game of
CCG.
Oh, yeah. I also told you that I played Commander. That was the first time I'd ever played Commander.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing, right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
I mean, so I had a pre-con because I bought, a deck. I knew it was like relatively solid. Obviously it had some holes I think that you could plug in that I could even see, not playing Magic very much, but it held up. But it more became like, let's not eliminate Brandt because he won't be the threat.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened to me. So I can say that I was in second place, but in reality, it was just a matter of the other 2 players that got eliminated before me were a bigger threat.
But that's what Commander ends up becoming. It ends up becoming like a game of like politics with each other. Be like, oh, if I don't take you out this turn, you're going to help me and you're going to do that favor for me. And then at that point, I don't feel like I'm playing Magic. It just
doesn't feel politics.
It's definitely the most popular format at our store.
Yeah,
people show up like crazy to play Commander, and then when sets released, it's pretty popular. But that's where that. So it was some pretty crazy turns. Like, so Larry was playing with me, and he was doing Vampire. So by the end of the game, he like attacked for 50 damage and then gained 50 health, and it was forget it. At some point he had like 85 health and I had 17 or something.
That's why
we were 1v1 and it was over.
Yeah. So that's why people play Commander, for combos.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean you're going to die. Even though you could be as long as you're at 1 health, you can still come back into this game.
Yeah. Well, I definitely was not coming back. So then the second player, he was playing like Sporelings. And at some point he had 33 Sporelings in play, which are 1/1s. But then the player.
Yeah.
Sapperlings, I don't know what they are.
They're 1/1 green creatures.
Yeah. And then the next person after them played a slime creature that does -1/-1 to everything.
Troxel!
And everything that gets destroyed creates a creature for him. So now he had 33 creatures in front of him. And then I played a black dragon on my turn that destroys every creature in play except it.
Wow.
That's awesome. So that was our 3 turns in a row.
What you need is a creature out there. What you need is a creature out there like what's that vampire dude that every time a creature dies, they take 1 damage and you gain 1 health.
Yeah, the blood
artist. So if they were to wipe your board, the blood artist. Thank you. That's his name.
There's like 3 like that.
That's what he was doing. That's what Larry was doing. But then I wiped all the creatures on the board. So
they still trigger. So you still get the triggers. So.
Tons of triggers.
Okay. I think he was told that it doesn't trigger by something.
No.
You kill 100 creatures.
So if he was playing an aristocrats deck.
Because they said it was all simultaneous. They all die simultaneously.
Yeah, but they all see each other dying.
That's right. 100 creatures die, 100 triggers.
Gotcha. So then they probably should have had a lot more. But anyway,
he
won anyway, so no worries.
All right, cool.
That was
We're
fun.
not here for Magic.
Yeah, that's true. So I have to run to check out my daughter. So I'm going to let the 2 of you handle it for 5 minutes.
All right.
Cool. All right.
So what are you playing again, Brent? You're playing...
Oh, I am Miles Morales Aggression.
Miles Aggression. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to stun, confuse, tough, and punch. That's my job.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, if any of you were at the Con of Heroes playing with Brandt, you may have seen the deck that I am playing tonight. I am actually playing Ironheart Leadership. I'm doing his go all out push ahead deck with a bunch of champions in there. I just made a couple changes. I added an extra like Push Ahead, and I think Vivian, and then I just cut a couple cards. But it's pretty much his deck the way it was, just a couple, like 2-card tweak. So that's pretty much that.
All right, that's it. All right.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's just a six champion heroes with some extras over here, all the resources, all that stuff. So
yeah, I'm gonna try to upgrade this and try not to showcase the mess that I have next to me all around, cards everywhere. I was preparing my next Beyond the Precon for Iron Man.
yeah.
So
If
it's the last
people
one
wanna
in the
see-
core set.
If people want to see this deck, you can go ahead and pause it. I am scooping it to start shuffling.
Well, my deck is a deck thinning deck with Kamala Khan. It's a deck thinning with Justice. So I'm going to be playing this as a multiplayer. So I'm running the 3 doubles and the 2 powers of Justice. I'm running 3 skilled investigators, 3 senses of justice, because we all have events that we can pay for. It can help out all of us. I'm then running as just 1 under surveillance. I'm running 2 heroic intuitions to give to my colleagues. I'm running sonic rifle for 1. And then I am also running a few allies. I'm running Wasp because she ignores crisis. And she is also a champion. I'm also running Jessica Jones and Vivian. So those are my 3 allies. And I am running Go for Champions. And then for events, I'm running 3 multitaskings and 3 lay down the laws. So obviously I'm going to be staying in alter ego, maybe 1-2 turns. And then after that, once I set up, because Kamala Khan can set up really fast. So by finding cards, and I'll be putting cards out, deck thinning, because we're going to be relying on me to play Go Up for Champions maybe once or twice every deck pass, because I can bring it back with Kamala, with Amir Khan, and shuffle it back into my deck. So that is the game plan. All right, that's me.
I already
And then
gave
I'm
you your
gonna-
credit. I already gave you the credit, Brent, for this deck.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you just said, you saw Brent's deck, it was garbage. Now I made it brand new deck, and it's awesome now.
So yeah, I mean,
word
my
for
big
word.
thing with Ironheart and the leadership deck is basically if you put the symbiote suit in and you put Go All Out and Push Ahead, kind of seasoned to taste, whether you want 0, 1, 2, 3 of them, which I feel like in general 2 Go All Outs, 1 Push Ahead is kind of your best. But if you're trying to really help remove threat in a multiplayer game, I could see putting more. But that's like basically the key to the deck. The other pieces can all rotate around in my mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
You know, the heroes, the allies, like I kind of figured out, oh, White Tiger's really good in there, card draw, anything that cycles through. Oh, and Moon Girl. I mean, Moon Girl, they have to errata her. Like, it's just too much.
Yeah. I mean, I only ever just pay 3 mental for her and just draw 3 cards. So
Gotcha.
Wait, you overpaid last time we played.
yeah, that one time, but I normally don't.
That one time at band camp playing Marvel Champions.
Aknet said Steve without a card mess would be worrying.
I know.
Always, I mean, it's funny because
Look at this.
a lot of
There's
times,
cards everywhere. Like my
Oh,
cards are
dude.
on the floor. I'm just It's
dude,
crazy.
sometimes just your board state and your board area. I'm just like watching you play. I'm just like, oh my god, it's everywhere.
I know there's so much. And then I have like all these cards here. I'm just like, oh, I don't forget what deck this was. Oh, that was Beyond the Precon for Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt. Share your joke. Now we're all curious.
Oh, I'm sure
So-
it's a Steve joke.
So my question for the audience would be, I'm trying to figure out these cameras because it looks really small to me, like when there's just 3 little boxes. Now I put on speaker view, although I see mine, like Steve's is still centered. Maybe you're shuffling cards.
I'm not
Nope.
doing anything right now.
So now I've made it so that mine isn't available. So I would like to know, as you're watching, like I liked when I watched Steve and Board Game Lawyer play, they had the speaker view on and it was just rotating between the cameras, but we tend to talk on other people's turns. So I feel like mine being static and large here probably makes sense. I can then try to switch over to some of yours. Like sometimes Steve will say, check this out, right? And he'll do that turn. And so I could play like producer and I could pick, of course, running the villain, running the stream, and running these cameras would be tough for me. But I'd like for people to just give me some feedback. Do they like where my screen is larger and then they see the two of you? I actually don't know what it looks like on YouTube.
I can tell you right now, with you just talking and Steve and I not talking, it was just the speaker view, right? So it's just large on yours, and then it'll show us when we're talking.
Yeah, but you can have you can decide where that goes. All right, I shuffled enough. I'm one last for luck.
What seems to be happening now is it's only my screen.
Well, that's fine. And if you want it, if you say you want to focus on one of us, you can just kind of click on one of us.
Yeah, it's just a matter of remembering.
The man, turn one.
So
I tend to agree with you, Yoda's Hut. I think if there's 3 or 4 people and it's on speaker view, it's going to be too much. I think 2 people's okay. But at 3 or 4, I think it's a lot. So, all right, I'm going to try this and then people can tell me what they see and if it's helpful or not. Right. But now I'm seeing on YouTube, they don't see yours at all and they just see my camera. So I'll have to work my way through that.
All right, we'll figure it out.
All right, so Ronin is out here. He's got 6 threat on his first scheme, which can go to 21. He's got 14 health per player, which is 42. He's got the universal weapon in play. He's tough. He's a 2/2. Then the Kree command ship is out, which is going to give us an extra card, but it also gives us the ability to pay a resource, exhaust the Milano, sacrifice a goat, and cancel one part of one. And cancel a treachery, which is actually pretty useful. The resource, it feels like the Milano should be enough, but it's making you pay something to get rid of the card that you're getting otherwise.
Yeah.
So
it's not the worst thing.
Bahamut said, I like seeing all the maps since you all play off turn and such, just want to see what everyone is doing, which is also true. A lot of times we do our stuff when someone else is taking their turn. So it makes sense that everyone can see, what we're all doing at a time, Yeah.
So I actually see what's happening now is I have it on speaker view. So on YouTube, it's rotating between us, but on my screen, I have me
static. Yeah.
Yeah. On my screen, I have all 3.
All right. So I think I'm going to have to go back to this gallery view. So that's okay. I see. That's just useful for me. It's not useful for everyone watching. Okay. So this is what it's going to be, but I am open to comments as to better things I can do. I mean, there's even the option of, running all our cameras through OBS so that I can do it even different, but that's set up and I'm not good with the tech aspect. So, all right.
Yeah.
Let's get to playing. So we'll let this be, but I would love comments on that from people for all that.
So my opening hand, I have a heroic intuition. I can play right away. I also have a Mir Khan to shuffle cards. And I have a Vivian. So I have a pretty good first turn.
But we have no go for champions?
I don't have a go for champions.
So I got my upgrades and Ronnie Williams in my opening hand here. I wonder if am I just keeping these? Getting these down?
You won't be able to play all of them unless you use Milano.
And that's, but I know I won't be able to play all of them, but which one should I keep? Let's keep the
Ronnie, obviously.
Yeah. I'm thinking between the propulsion jets or the blasters in terms of which I keep. Tough or removing threats.
Well, you're going to be the last player, so maybe removing threat.
Yeah, I know, but in Evolution 1 or her first form, it's only going to be 1 threat or 1 damage. So that 1 damage to remove a tough is probably better so that I can keep Ronin without a tough, which means when we get those encounter cards, he doesn't do extra for already having tough.
Makes sense.
So I'm just going to keep the blasters. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's weird against Ronin. You could stay down.
I don't know if all of us stay down. Somebody's got to go in.
I think he just meant me.
Oh, is Miss Marvel staying down turn 1?
I was kind of hoping to stay down turn 1, but you know what?
I didn't
it
hear
doesn't
that.
matter. I don't have to.
Well, so I just have swing in and web shot, which I think is what I do.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh,
who's going to take the extra card?
What's the extra card from?
From the universal weapon. All right.
I'll take the damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pitch 2
I
and
assume
draw.
it's me.
It's whoever flips out.
I do it before I tough, right?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
would have to.
I got an idea.
I am
of
going
what to do.
first because I figured I was the best one to hold the stone, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Miss Marvel could hold it with wiggle room, but then it's useless to you.
That's right.
Correct.
I guess eventually Ironheart's a little bit better.
I'm sure we'll lose it at some point.
There you go. All right, so I'm going to flip up to Miles Morales, and I'm going to attack for 3. Get rid of the tough. Does he have retaliate with that thing?
No.
All right, then I will take 2 damage, go to 7, and take an encounter card and shuffle this into the deck. What a nightmare, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Maybe I should have taken the 2 damage so you don't, because you're already going to get an extra encounter card.
All right. I'm going to stun him, and I'm going to be tough.
All right, makes sense.
All right, then I will spend hand cannon and power in all of us to play web shot. So I deal 4 damage to him. He goes to 38. And then I deal 2 more and I stun him. And without the weapon, he can be stunned, correct?
Yes.
Which is why we got rid of the weapon. And then I will spend Ghost Spider and Yarnbjorn to play swing in. I will remove 4 threat. This is ridiculous. And then I will confuse him and tough myself.
So we have
Fantastic.
an opportunity here for Riri to actually get some progress counters really fast.
Oh, I'm all set up. I don't know if you can see what I'm going to do here. I can
You
use
have
strength.
flyover?
Well, no. I mean, yes, I technically do have flyover, but if I stay down this round, I can use ingenuity, do the Tony Stark AI, get an extra card, play Ronnie, and have ingenuity and Ronnie give me a progress counter each and get 2 right away without flipping up. And then I would have 3 upgrades or 3 permanents already.
Yeah, okay. I'll flip up. I'm gonna look for a Kamala Khan card. No. Okay, there it is. Polymorph suit. All right, I'm gonna use the Wasp to play Amir Khan. Amir Khan is gonna put one of those skilled investigators back and draw me another card. It's another heroic intuition. Oh, maybe I just play both. Do we need Vivian right now? We don't, eh?
No. Unless you want blocker, but that's it.
No. All right. I'm going to spend 2 to play heroic intuition on Brandt, on Miles.
Okay.
I am going to spend Vivian to play my costume. And then I will flip up and I will lay down the law. And then I will punch for 1 because why not?
Yep, I do.
And I'll
hear you.
keep
So
my
I'm still
heroic
playing with these
intuition to put
cameras
it
when
on
I should
Ironheart.
stop.
Next.
All right, you
Or
punched
me.
for 1. Did you remove any threat? You did not, right?
I removed all the last threats, so there's
Oh, my
nothing
bad.
left.
I was playing with the
So-
cameras.
Yeah.
So we never use the Milano then, right?
Nope. Oh, well, if the thing is, if you let me have the Milano, I give you the heroic intuition now, and I don't need to hold on cards.
But then, okay, that's yes, but then that threat stays there, right?
Nope, I can remove 1 out of 2. There's only 2, right?
Yep.
So I think giving you a heroic intuition is better.
All right.
There you go. And then I removed 1 threat instead of 1 damage. So there's 1
Right.
threat left. And then both of you guys have your heroic intuitions.
All right. genius for ingenuity, I'll go with the flyover and the blasters for Tony Stark, who will look at 2 cards. I'll just take doesn't matter which one, because it's just going to pay for Ronnie Williams. And I'll give myself 2 progress counters.
Look at you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. I'm going to be putting down 2 more cards this turn.
Does anybody
Maybe
have
3.
Go for Champions yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Because
We're
all my
all gonna
cards
get it
are
at the
based
same
off
time.
of getting
Watch
Go
that.
for Champions. I got 2 toe-to-toes. I'm not messing with those until he can't take damage.
No, I know, eh?
So,
And I didn't get my wiggle room. So, all right, we'll see what happens.
all right. He's going to add 6 threat to go to 7. He is going to be stunned against me. He's going to attack you.
I'll just take the first hit.
Okay. And he just attacks for 2 plus a flip, right?
Yep.
That's not the worst nightmare. Oh, and it's a 2. And piercing.
There you go.
So you take 4. And
6.
then-
I was afraid of those. So,
And then confused. Oh, that's why I was going to get rid of him. So we didn't have overkill, but you wanted it. So, all right. But it makes sense. If it's my first run and we're playing him as is.
Yeah.
All right. And then he's confused because you're flipped down, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
All right. Now we get cards and you all get to deal with 1 and I get to deal with 3. All right. First card is Single-Minded Fury. So he's going to attack me, but it doesn't matter, right?
because you're tough. And there's only 1 more piercing card in the deck.
All right. So it gains overkill and he gets an additional boost card. And it gets +3 icons. So he hits me for 3, 4, 5 with 6, 7 with overkill. But I'm tough.
There
He
you
doesn't
go.
take the stone. Then he attacks me again with +1 attack. So is that the one I want to cancel?
Yeah, maybe.
We want to cancel the one against you. Is that what you're thinking?
Let's see if we cancel. No, because he's getting double boost cards against you.
Yeah, and he's
He's
also
going to
getting
be 2 plus double boost +1. So he's going to be 3 plus 2 boost. So I would have to
yes.
Yeah,
Even,
okay. Try
even
to
your block won't do
cancel
anything.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well
cancel it with a toe-to-toe because I'm definitely not playing that. All right. And the next one is a Kree Commando. Breather Room. All right. You get a Rogue Vessel.
Ugh.
And Superior Tactics. So he gets the stone.
And we cannot remove the stone while that's there.
Yeah, we're relying on you, Steve, because we never play Ronin. So hopefully you remember all the cards because I certainly don't. All right, and you get Peril, Exhaust the Milano, spend 2 lightning, or discard a card from my hand.
Spend 2 lightning.
What a guy.
And the Milano passes to Miss Marvel.
And
Exhaust.
since it's exhausted, we all take a
Oh,
damage.
We all take a damage. Yeah, that's impossible to get rid of.
What's it take to get rid of again?
Exhaust the Milano.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you need a turn where no events come up.
So how much is on the stone?
How much is on the Superior
Oh, sorry.
Tactics?
The side scheme 6.
6.
I
7 on the name.
I potentially have a flyover here. Are you using Tony Stark? I either get Moon Girl or flyover.
All right. Well, if you take your flyover, I will play a skilled investigator on you.
I mean, I could also technically take Moon Girl and use this power in all of us to play her.
Oh, that's true. And draw more cards.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that.
All right. I am also going to spend 2 resources to play a sense of justice on you, my friend. So now you have 3 cards, 3 upgrades.
On who? On me?
On you.
I have a sense of justice as well.
Yeah, you have a sense of justice, heroic intuition, and a skilled investigator.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was getting all of that.
Yeah, I am going to flip down and recover, go back to 10. I'm going to I'm going to look for a Kamala Khan card. Dang it. It's a wiggle room. Could have used you 5 minutes ago. I am going to put back a double justice. I'll just put my genius back at the bottom, draw another card. It's an under surveillance. I'm going to lay down the law and wiggle room to play an under surveillance on the main there.
Sounds good.
There we go. So I will come in with threat removal. It's going to happen at one point.
The go to 25 isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Over to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, power on all of us with the new and improved to do Moon Girl to draw 3 cards. Meditation. Look at that. And the symbiote suit.
There it is.
Do I really do that?
Oh, the meditations are the other key.
The thing is I have go all out and push ahead. So.
Nah, I think you just play your symbiote suit.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It makes you so powerful. I'm telling you.
Okay. I'll exhaust.
I mean, I don't know about Ronin. You could tell me that it's going to be too many cards. But
wait, don't you have stuff how many progress counters do you have?
I have 2.
Oh, you don't want to add some?
I mean, I can easily add some, but that doesn't require me to not exhaust.
Oh, okay.
Meditation, go all out. Will play my symbiote suit.
Yes.
It begins.
I am then going to use Ronnie Williams and Ronnie Williams can give me the counter.
Don't make the new Brandt mistake and forget that you get plus 10 health.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's the worst part. I play the suit and forget that I have 20 health.
Extra 10.
So, I mean, I could give myself an extra progress counter or play, you know what, actually here, this is what I'm going to do, is I can use Ingenuity. No, I can't. No, this is, I don't know, wrong over here. Yeah, I can't play these cards. Kind of sucks. All right.
That's why I was saying. That's why I said don't exhaust for the
meditation.
Oh, that
yeah,
you did not say
don't
that.
use the meditation.
Oh, okay.
You didn't say that. You said, don't you want to get more progress counters?
Yeah.
Because
okay. So what you're saying is I'll just use all of these and do the symbiote suit instead of spending.
Yeah, you don't even need to keep all of them. You could keep some cards if you want.
So why don't I just
You also have Ingenuity.
yeah, I'm trying to think if I can do the push ahead while doing the suit, which I don't think I can, because that would be that, and then no, I need to spend 4 for the suit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Because the push ahead costs 3.
Yeah.
1. Yeah. I mean, or I could just do a go all out. I could go Ingenuity and these 3 to do the suit. And yes, I don't gain 1 progress counter, but then I can flip up and do a go all out.
So you have 3 progress counters right now, right?
I have 2. Ronnie Williams will give me a 3rd. Correct.
All right. And then you can just go all out?
I could use Brawn, push ahead, meditation, and Ingenuity to do.
Oh, wait. Brian, you also have my
Sense of Justice.
Sense of Justice.
Is it a thwart?
Yeah.
I think it's a tactic, isn't it?
No,
it's
a thwart event.
It's a thwart. Yes, that's true. Okay, so
and not only that, you'll also gain an extra card from.
Yes, got it. Okay, I see it now. So Ingenuity, yeah, Ingenuity plus these 3 to get the suit down. Okay, suit is dealt with.
Yeah.
Ronnie Williams gave me a counter. I have 3 progress counters. I will flip up. I'll use Sense of Justice with power of leadership to do the push ahead.
So you are a 3-3-4. That's 10.
Yeah, I'm a 3-3-4. Correct.
Nice. So we're getting rid of the threat on the main scheme, not this tactics, right?
Remove clear the main. I don't need the card draw right now. Moon Girl can thwart for 2 off of that.
Okay.
And then you're primed for the what's it called there?
Yeah.
The
I am in
flyover.
danger of dying over here.
You should be flipping down then, and I can easily take a hit. And I just cleared all the threat, right?
Correct.
You did, yep.
So, I mean, sorry guys, it took a while. That was a little bit of a
figuring stuff out.
Yeah. Figuring the math.
You have so many cards in front of you.
So I can Genki Lee, draw a card, and then play Defense Mechanism, be set up for next turn, or I can play Defense Mechanism and exhaust, and then I would confuse him and tough myself. Is it better immediate, or should I save it for next turn?
Well, the thing is, if you tough yourself and you don't get attacked, you're still going to lose that tough to the rogue vessel.
Correct. So it would really be for the confused. Do I need the confused? Probably not. We'll be okay since it's at 0.
Yeah, but you're okay. You also have an option to do toe-to-toe against that minion that's in front of you.
Oh. That is true.
And then you can take him out. But it's up to you what you want to do. So there's a lot of options.
Yeah, I think Genki Lee gives me build, right?
Genki Lee is awesome because when he flips down, it's just card draw, right?
Correct.
And do I really need to punch or anything? I don't think so. I think I can just heal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're good. Don't forget to do his static thing, yeah.
Yeah, and I assume I'm better in this case to get web shots?
Probably.
Or am I always better to get swing ins?
I think the swing ins.
swing in.
Okay.
Swing in.
I mean, I like swinging better overall, but I'm just wondering if my job is to deal damage, that I get web shots,
Yeah. Well, I think damage will come really easily in a minute.
All right, and then I'm going to get rid of my fluid motion to play my defense mechanism. Done.
Cool. All right.
Suit time.
Oh, I finally got to go for champions.
Oh, I got my combat training.
There you go. 2, 4, 5. Oh, and I got Nakia. So I
have hand size of 5.
I actually have a decent combo with swing in, press the advantage, and an acrobatics.
Ooh, I got a photon beam.
There you go. Oh,
I have to remember that I can't thwart the main scheme, though.
Yeah, I'll take him out, though, on my turn.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. So, and then I'll have my first, we'll be able to play the first Go for Champions.
Oh, yeah, that's the card we're waiting for.
It's here, baby. It's here.
Then my toe-to-toes will pay off. All right, that goes to 6. Then he is scheming for 2. Am I missing any triggers? Nope. So he's going to scheme for 2 plus 0.
It's 3 because he's got the stone.
The stone.
Thanks. I knew I was missing something, but that's an advance, so that's good. Then attacking Ironheart for 3.
I guess I could just block with Moon Girl.
Or just take it?
No, I'm just going to take it. Yeah, she said
how much health do you have?
I have 19.
Oh. All right, so you take it for 5.
Ouch.
Schemes against me for 3, 4, 5, plus 1 is 6. This is at 15 out of 25.
We're 10 away, so.
That goes fast. All right, and then we get cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where everyone would tell us the suit is crazy, right?
Yep.
All right. Special delivery. He's going to scheme for plus 1. He's going to scheme for 4 plus a flip.
No,
go to 9.
No, we can't let it go. So we got to exhaust the Milano for that.
All right. Next one is assault, which will surge into blindside. So you can spend
stunned.
2 punches or be stunned.
I'll stun.
Okay. You are stunned. All right. Caught off guard on Ironheart. Does that get rid of your suit?
No, gets rid of my skilled investigator.
Oh,
Yeah.
skilled investigator. Assault.
Yeah.
Do you want to block with Moon Girl or?
Yep.
So 3. You have a go for champions though.
I do have a go for champion, so you might want to take
If
the
you keep
damage.
Moon Girl, she could.
All right.
For 2 for free.
I'll keep Moon Girl. Why
right.
not?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Down to 8.
Ouch. That went.
Oh,
fast.
but yeah, that sucks because I am the last player as well.
Oh, and you can't play because you're not flipped up.
Yeah.
Got it. My bad. All right. He gets a tough status card and it surges. And he attacks me even if I'm an alter ego?
No, he attacks the person with the power stone.
If no attack was made, it surges. And fanaticism.
Which surges.
And it has 1 counter plus 3 additional.
One
So
per
4.
player. Yeah, 4.
So now we want to go for champions and then let them spend 3 of those counters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hull breach. I will deal 3 damage to Miss Marvel.
I'm down to 7.
All right. Milano passes to Ironheart.
All right. Start with my Tony Stark AI. Oh, go for champions.
Oh, well, then you should do it, and I will save mine under Bruno.
I totally will.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the power in all of us and a stroke of genius to do the go for champions. That'll give me a progress counter and draw me a card.
It begins.
I will then use the Milano is already exhausted, so I can't do that. I can use you, and
Ooh, chat got quiet. So they answered my questions about the view, which I think we decided the 3 windows is still best.
And they're like, oh, we're done with Ronin.
And now it's like Ronin.
All right. So I think this is what I'm going to do here is Moon Girl is going to punch that dude
For 2?
2.
Did you play Go for Champions?
Yep.
I did. So she won't die. So that dude will take 2. I'll then use my genius for a photon beam to kill him and gain 2 progress counters. That'll put me up to 6. I will then I will then use ingenuity, power of leadership, and the mansion to play Falcon. Falcon will punch Ronin's tough away.
Nice.
I will punch Ronin for 3 because of the suit.
Yep.
I will
33.
use my 6 counters and level up.
You have a thwart of 4 as well.
And now I will thwart for 4.
So if you could have gotten rid of the side scheme first, you could have also gained the power stone.
By getting
But
rid
he
of the
couldn't
side
thwart
scheme.
for 4
No.
until he leveled up.
I thwart for 3 in the first right?
Oh, okay.
So I at least take the power stone from him, gain that extra thwart. Now I thwart for 2.
Hold
3.
on. I'm missing what happened. Do I have to change anything?
No, I used Falcon to punch away the tough. Then I punched Ronin for
Got
3.
it. Okay. All right. I didn't
Took
know if
the-
what Steve said changed your mind.
Yeah. Took
Then
the
you
power
thwart
stone.
for 4 and this goes away.
No,
Correct.
I thwart for 5.
Oh, can you take the power stone while this is out?
No.
That's why I said.
Okay. Sorry, I'm confused about that then.
Yeah,
what
that's
it
why
was.
that was my comment.
So the issue is before he leveled up, he could only thwart for 3, right?
Correct. So
And there'd
there's
be
no
1
point.
left on this. So it doesn't help. So you won't get the power stone, but then you can ready and you can thwart this away as long as Steve can take care of 15 threat there. I don't know.
I can take care of a few, not all of it, but a few.
Okay, yeah. So he still has the power stone, but the side scheme is gone, right?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. Is that my turn then?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna call for an action, and then I'm gonna look for. Oh, I got myself a wiggle room. Yay!
Okay. So I don't think I need to play swing in if I have the defense mechanism, or I guess I could not trigger it.
Exactly.
I'm stuck in a weird boat of I'd like to play all these cards, but I don't have the right. Like I have a double that doesn't help me because if I use it for any of these, I don't get the kicker.
I think the best is put your web shooter down so you can get a kicker off something.
Right. I can do that, but then my double is wasted.
Did we miss the rogue vessel trigger off the last
round?
We
did.
I think
we did.
Correct.
Thanks.
That's just to us though, right?
I'm trying to see, Brandt, why wouldn't you put that combat training on yourself just to get it out of your deck?
Well, I guess maybe I'm favoring these cards that I don't need to favor because they're just damage.
That's right. The combat training is a permanent attack of 3, which means you can take Power Stone away from him.
Okay. So I can do that, and then I can trigger one of these cards and hold the other one. So I could hold the swing in and trigger the defense mechanism, which I think makes the most sense.
The thing is, I think the most sense is we want him to attack us. We want to get rid of that fanaticism.
Okay, so don't web shot him. Got it.
So, but then if you trigger defense mechanism right now, then you could also do the press the advantage for 2 damage and draw a card. It's
all right. So I thwart for 3, or do I steal the Power Stone?
I think you steal the Power Stone.
Okay, so I will hit him for 3. This is going to go to 30. Then I'll trigger defense mechanism.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will confuse him and tough myself. Then I can use Arachnobatics to do press the advantage. That's not very helpful.
You can use your...
Here's
Maybe
the thing.
I don't use the defense mechanism and play the swing in.
Yeah, that could work instead.
Whichever, yeah. So don't forget, we are on we're going to be 2 turns where we will be taking no damage.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. We're taking no damage for the next 2 turns. So having him stunned doesn't really matter.
No, I'm not trying to stun him at all.
No, he's thinking about the swing in. That's why. Why don't you just do the press the advantage, swing in, press the advantage?
Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Don't do the defense mechanism?
Yeah.
Got it. You're saying trigger swing in with press the advantage?
No, I was saying you could play the swing in, right?
Yeah.
And still have the press the advantage in hand. And then you could use press the advantage with your web
shot. Okay.
That's right.
All right.
So the only difference of doing it the other way was you could have pressed the advantage first to draw an extra card to see what goes on.
Right.
And then you could
Which
decide
I guess I could do using the web shot, right? Because it looks like I'm not trying to use web shot. I'm not even trying to hold it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So if I trigger this, then that's gone. Then I press the event. I was trying to hold too many things. That's where it wasn't going well.
Yeah.
I punch him for 2. I draw a card. And it's Nick Fury. So now I could use my swing in to deal 5 damage, or I could swing in, which just removes 4 threat.
I think 5 damage. I think 5 damage is good.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that and hold Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Unless you think I should do it the other way.
No, I was just saying, don't forget that you didn't use the web thingy. You used it for that, so you're all good. Never mind.
Okay, I think I did it correctly.
Yeah.
All right, but I didn't get rid of any threat, nor did Brian. And Steve can only get rid of a few.
8. 8 is more than a few.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, since Brian doesn't want my gifts, I will give you a skilled investigator, Brandt.
Oh wow, Steve, come on now.
I mean, because you got a card that took it away?
Yeah. I'm going to big hands to play Nakia to play Bruno, Bruno to go for champions at the bottom. And then I'm going to be a cheeky little monkey here. I will flip up because I changed form. I will play Lay Down the Law, remove 4 threat. I will exhaust to bring back Lay Down the Law. And I am going to replay Lay Down the Law, removing 8 threat for 1 resource. Whee!
And by the way, Steve,
For 2 resources?
Well, 1 and 1, yeah.
yeah. And by the way, Steve, you were the one that immediately said, I think you're just going to lose my skilled investigator.
I know, but it was a free card.
I'll be
right.
back in 1 second. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so end of the round, we're drawing up, right?
Yeah. So I got a wiggle room. And I got my shrink, so that's going to help. There you go. Oh no, we're not taking any damage. There's no point of playing. I can't play wiggle room. No.
I mean, don't worry about it. That's the least of your problems, I think, Steve.
No. All right. So now we
Okay.
want him to. We
I
want to
am
get
back.
attacked
Remind me
as
after
much
this round
as
that I have to run downstairs one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
My daughter's not asleep yet, so I just have to keep checking on her.
Okay, and we can chat at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So
So this
Okay.
is where we're going to see the Go for Champions be bonkers.
2 rounds should really, and this is gonna go away.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Here
we
we
ready
go,
the
right?
Milano?
we don't even take damage from this, correct?
No, we take no damage at all.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so we add 6 threat. This goes to 13.
Yeah.
He is attacking Ironheart. It doesn't matter, right?
Nothing
Doesn't
matters.
matter.
All right, so it's 4 a bunch and 1 token goes away. He's attacking me and he gets 2 boost cards, correct?
Correct. He might get his spear.
Oh, right, yeah. It's for a bunch and this goes away. I'm not even going to calculate it since it's going to be.
It doesn't matter.
Then he's going to attack Miss Marvel and it's for a bunch and this goes away.
That's so good.
All right.
It's so-
It's silly.
You did give yourself 2 boosts, though, right? Because of the power stone?
Yes, he did.
I did,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
All right,
Sorry, I
and
was
then we
looking
get
down.
2 additional cards, right?
Correct.
Yep.
All right, so first one is a Kree private who hits you for 0 damage on a quick strike.
Awesome.
Then a pincer maneuver, which is going to come in with, I believe, 9 on it.
Yes. No, it's yes.
Okay.
2, 4, 6.
Then a cannonade, so we're going to get all this junk.
That's a lot of boost cards,
And then another fanaticism
which will surge.
with 4 on it, which surges into this guy who quick strikes me for 0. And then you get minor setback. Do you have anything, Ironheart? Any tokens?
Nope.
So you get a card, right?
And
Yep.
that goes back into the deck.
Who gets the card? Give to Ruins.
Yep. I do.
You get a gang up.
Which is perfect.
So he's going to attack you. Shoot, what was this? 13?
13.
He's going to attack you for a lot. Choose either exhaust the Milano or place 2 threat on the main scheme.
Ooh.
I
I think we keep the Milano and just place the threat right now. It's the end of the round, right?
yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess the Milano can get rid of this. It can also help get rid of these.
Exactly.
It can also get rid of 3 threat.
Exactly.
All
That's why I
right. And
say
then the
keep
Kree
Milano,
private attacks you as well.
which doesn't matter.
All right. One of these cards
Like-
is his weapon.
Like The Rock says, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So this Milano passes to me. So
All
now
right, so
we
you guys need to deal with threat because I cannot deal with enough threat right now.
Okay. So I can Nick Fury.
Because what I'm going to be doing for you guys is I'm going to be playing Go for Champions, and then I'm going to flip down,
Okay.
and then I'll play my
Um,
shrink.
Then
I'll
think
draw
I
3.
go-
I'll draw a punch. I've got my Go for Champions. So I got to deal with threat. So I can get rid of 4 threat.
Here, I can do a push ahead right now.
Okay.
So that's going to be for 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 8, 4, so 11.
I think that goes off the main scheme, right?
From a scheme, you can choose.
I think that one makes the most sense.
Yeah,
Correct. We don't want to lose the main.
that's right.
Because after that,
So, push ahead. I'm exhausted. I'm going to gain a counter and draw a card because
and I didn't state that we all lose 1 to the rogue vessel, but we don't take any damage.
that's right. We don't.
All right, 4 Milano, 7, 8, 9 with Nick gets rid of this.
nice.
1, 2, 3.
You get to draw a card too. Because you have
And I
skilled
draw a
investigator.
card from Skilled Investigator. I get a martial prowess. So I can
have
put
a
down
double
the
life.
martial prowess.
I just realized. Sorry, I'm just backing up a play here.
I will spend Web Shooter
Sense of justice.
to play double life.
PPU and
Flip down, shuffle a card back in. Is it still swinging, I guess?
Might as well.
Could just be double life, I guess. Not
Double
the one I
lives are
just-
great, man.
Not the one I just played. That readies me.
Yeah.
Yankee Lee draws me a card. I got another swing in. Then I flip up and I can thwart for 4 more, which clears the main scheme.
You mean 3 more? Oh no, 4 because you have
I have the stone.
the stone.
So
Cool.
then I can play a swing in, but I'd lose my go for champions, which I think I basically am going to hold, right?
So what? You don't need to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to play mine, and then I'm going to recycle mine with Amir Khan.
So I don't have to hold on to mine.
Nah, but it's just weird because you're not going to be able to trigger the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, and there isn't a floating resource, right?
No, we think we spent it.
Okay. So I guess I'll do swing in just to get rid of 4 threat.
Did we use
Makes
the
sense.
Milano? Is that the resource we spent?
I used it to get rid of 3 threat. I guess I could have got
got
rid
it.
of Rogue Vessel, but
It's not going to matter anymore because we're going to cycle these go for champions.
yeah. Okay.
All right,
I'm
so
done.
I'm going to exhaust Bruno to play the go for champions. I am then going to flip down and recover. Go to 10 again. I'm going to stay stunned my entire game. I am going to knock you out and do this to play a shrink. And then I'm going to Amir Khan, the go for champions at the bottom, and draw a card, which is another sense of justice, which I'm just going to keep because I'm going to play on, I'll probably just play it on myself or on somebody else. All right. And I'm not going to do her ability because I know, oh, wait, do I need to do her ability? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I do need to do her ability if I want to make sure we go for champions again. So I'm going to call for an action. All right, it's my embiggen, and I'm going to discard both of these cards to make sure that we get what we need. 2, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I
but
see
go,
the chat
go
is
for
now.
champions is in
Yeah.
play, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still no, it's not in play. It's not. It's
thought-
an event.
Okay,
It's
but
in
I thought
effect. It's in effect, is what he
it's
means.
in effect. That's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay, so it's over to me, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll use this meditation in Cloud 9 to play Vivian. I don't think I mean, if I target fanaticism, does it still lose counters?
No, you could probably just get rid of the boost icon off of the thing because he's gonna maybe scheme against me.
Boost icon off of what thing?
The side scheme.
No, I can remove it with Vivian and Moon Girl because it's
Oh, you
4
can-
threat, right? How much is there? 4 threat?
There's 6 threat on this.
Oh, there's 6 threat.
So
Okay,
I was
so
reading chat. I wasn't with you guys.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Vivian will target that thing so that it won't be affected. And then Vivian and Moon Girl, I think, can remove 4 threat, or should I clean up these minions?
I think you can clean up one and then just gain some more progress,
I
right?
have, well, yeah. So I can use Ingenuity and go all out to do a photon beam for 4 to kill one instead of potentially removing threat. So
The main is clear, so we're solid.
But we have 2 pre-privates in play, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so I could only deal. All right. Yeah, Vivian's just gonna thwart for 2 off that side scheme, as well as Moon Girl, bring it down to 2. Falcon will punch for 2 off of the one of those guys, and then I'll photon beam with Ingenuity and go all out to kill it and gain 2 more counters.
Nice. So nice.
Yeah, so the interesting part with the chat is all about Go for Champions right now. So it's just super powerful, but it's just weird, right? To now, and again, I don't know how many people are playing 3 and 4 players. Like, are you just going to sit there and always play champ? Like, it's the same solo Doctor Strange or solo Stunlock Captain America, right?
But it just feels nice right now because Ronan has been such of a jerk that it's nice to just be like,
well, that's what we called it My First Ronin, because we figure we would basically, somebody said we shrunk him down. If you see the thumbnail, I made a little doll of Ronin that I put on there. That's kind of the idea, right? We've made him almost irrelevant because damage is his game, and now he can't hurt us.
That's right.
I know.
So we figured we'd have a little fun with it. That was the idea.
So I will be decking out, just so you know.
Okay. Which is why I put so much damage in my deck so that I could try to take him down when he's not hurting us, you know?
I know, because I will be playing Go for Champions again.
So this card is blanked. Is that true?
Correct.
Yes, Vivian.
And it's just for 1 turn, right? It's just to the end of this round?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it doesn't, well, it matters for yours here. You haven't gotten rid of your stun, have you?
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you just say, Steve? I didn't process it. I heard you, but I didn't process it. You will be doing what?
I will be doing Go for Champions again.
Got it.
Because it's the last card, and Amir Khan is going to put my Embiggen at the bottom, and then I'm going to be able to draw it.
So interesting will be if he gets his weapon when he attacks me.
That's why I said if you blank that, that's what we get rid of.
All right, so he's attacking me with 2, right?
Correct.
All right. And one of them's his weapon.
Well, I figured that much, so
the confuse goes away.
Correct.
Then he's going to scheme against you. Oh, and one of these goes away.
Yeah.
He's going to scheme against you for 1, 2, 3. This doesn't exist, right?
Correct.
4, 5, 6. So that's going to go to 12.
It goes up fast.
Yeah. And then he's going to attack Ironheart with just 1 card, right?
Correct.
Yep.
So 3, 4, additional boost, 5, 6. Those boosts would both be in play when I reshuffle, correct?
Correct.
All right. So he hits you for 6, which is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh, my private hits me for 1, which doesn't matter.
You gave me a counter card, though, right?
Darn it. I didn't.
Oh, so what was the first boost?
I thought it was his weapon.
No.
Against Brandt. It wasn't.
It was an advance?
It was the advance.
I just shuffled.
It was the advance. Because you show the advance, and then the second one was that.
All right. So it doesn't really matter. I just need to get a second card out of there, correct? This card would get shuffled in. This would be the first one.
Correct.
It's fine. And then there's just a second card.
Yeah.
Because the other one was the one that gave him an additional boost.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Then now we're getting cards. So I have on my mind to remember to go downstairs and check on my daughter again. So I got a little.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing my best.
Good.
All right. Hull breach. I will take 3 damage. Single-minded fury. He will attack me with the. Oh, should have gotten rid of one there too. Yep. Last one goes away. Here he attacks me for 2. There's a fanaticism that goes away. All right. Then you get a gang up, which will surge into a Kree commando into his armor.
All right, those are problem cards.
Cut the power has 9 on it. That's also a problem card.
Yep.
And the advance for 3, 4, 5, 6 draws another 3. And this should not be at 9. It should now be at 18. So we got issues. And Nick Fury goes away.
Okay.
All right.
A lot of threat to still remove.
Woof.
Okay, well, let's see here.
I'll be right back.
So I'm first player now, right?
Yeah, you are.
All right. So I'm going to start by playing Amir Khan. I'm going to put
Propulsion jets might be good to keep right now, right? Or do I keep a second photon beam?
I have to remove threat. So I think I'll just put wiggle room. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put a wiggle room at the bottom. I'm going to draw the Gopher Champions. I'm going to look for a Kamala Khan card.
I love that your wiggle rooms are wasted cards.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so weird. All right, so I'll be able to get rid of cut the power.
I think I'll take the propulsion jets. And you're going to be out. Okay, so you guys are in hand.
All right. Did you go see your daughter?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to put another skilled investigator on Brian, a skilled investigator on me. All right. Nakia is going to... no. Oh, wait. Yes, it's okay because I don't have lay down. Okay. So I'm going to Nakia to reduce the next card I play by 1. Plus a genius to play Gopher Champions. All right. Then I am going to sneak by, removing 5 threat.
Hold on. Did you get rid of the Kree Commando?
No, I'm doing it off the side scheme.
Okay, yeah, I can get rid of the Kree Commando. So
yeah, so 5, and then I'm gonna exhaust, and then bring it back to my hand by paying 2, and then oh wait, what's left everywhere?
side schemes.
I heard you get rid of 5. Did you get rid of more than 5?
No, actually, just remove 3 instead. Sorry, just remove 3.
Okay, it's at 6.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm also going to put, before I flipped up, my wiggle room under Bruno. I forgot to do that. And then I'm going to use sneak by to do a multitasking, which I'm going to begin to remove 4 threat from the crisis and then 4 threat off the other one.
Okay, so that one's gone, which will trigger my skilled investigator.
And my skilled investigator, right? Because I have
And
one.
my skilled investigator, which is another sneak by.
Skilled investigator.
And if I wouldn't have put something under Bruno, I could have played the other one. All right, we're good.
Okay. There is how much threat left on that side scheme and on the main?
2 and 18.
2 and 18. Okay. Let's
Go for Champions is in play.
Okay, let's start with Vivian punching the fanatic or the private in front of Brandt. I'll use ingenuity with.
Oh no, she punches for 1.
Yeah, she punches for 1. I'll use ingenuity with my meditation to do a photon beam on that guy to finish him off and give me 2 counters.
1 away.
Yeah, I will use my. You said 4 on that side scheme, right?
2.
Oh, 2. It's only okay. I will thwart for 4 off of the main.
Hold on, there's 2 here.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Then let me do this first. I'll use Genius to play my propulsion jets.
There you go.
Okay, that'll give me 2 health, and I'll use it to remove that 2. Then I'll remove 4 off the main.
Down to 14.
And I'll use Patriot, Helicarrier. I'm assuming we used the Milano, or we didn't, right?
We have not used the Milano.
Okay. Actually, sorry. Let me back up the Genius and Propulsion Jets over here. It's Moon Girl that's going to remove that 2 threat. That way I keep this card in hand for a sec.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use Patriot and that Genius. Patriot and the Genius to do
New and improved?
New and improved, correct. Which is going to ready me and go get yes, go get my whatchamacallit?
Stroke.
Yeah, my stroke.
Oh, nice. You don't need the tough because then you'll. Yep.
That's right. I don't need the tough. So then I will thwart for 4.
Goes down to 10.
Okay, I'll use Stroke of Genius and Helicarrier to play my propulsion jets, which will give me a counter and draw me a card. I will then spend those 6 counters to
This is
level
so
up.
ridiculous, and now you're at the top, and it's yeah.
And I'm also tough.
Do you see how good
And
that suit is?
And I ready. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, we have Go for Champions, so there's also that.
Yeah, I will. Propulsion jets now can go for 3 off of the main.
Down to 7.
I can thwart for 5 now. Bring it down to 2.
Yep.
Falcon will punch for 2, and I will spend my sector scan to ready myself.
You want to punch this Kree Commando?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can take him out.
You're attacking him?
Well, I mean, I don't. Hold on 1 second. I have 2 photon beams already in the bin, so I'm probably not going to get another one. So I might as well just take him out.
Hold on. What does take him out mean? Kill the Kree Commando?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
Okay. And you did not use the Milano?
And I did not use the Milano. I have the Champion's Bunker left over, which I probably don't really need, but I'll still hold on to it just in case. And you can use the Milano to get rid of the Rogue Vessel.
Should I do that, or should I get rid of this armor?
I think the armor is more. I think we try to go in for kill. Like I think Brandt, you can focus on damage now, like 100%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. I can punch him for so I could get. Yeah, I don't know what to.
Oh
get
yeah,
rid of.
it's still yes. Sorry,
I have a double life. So okay, so I can use Power Within, Web Shooter, and Milano to get rid of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Then I can punch him for 4. He goes to 19. We can't get rid of this because we can't take damage.
We have to take the damage.
I will martial prowess for a toe-to-toe. So he's going to attack me for a lot. And then
he does have piercing, so he will remove your tough.
What does he have piercing from? The card?
The private.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No worries. So then I'll use Arachnobatics to play a web shooter. I'll use my web shooter to flip down. Ready. With double life. Sorry, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
And I hit it over here. When I flip down, I will put, I have no idea. Arachnobatics. I don't really know what my best damage card is. Am I
Web
just
shot.
stunning him at this point? It doesn't matter, right?
You
Well,
can't. So
we
no,
can't
your
until we get
toe-to-toes
rid-
are your best card.
I can't shuffle it back in.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
web
okay,
shot.
yeah. So.
For damage, it's web shot. Because you can't. He's stalwart anyways right now.
But I can still deal 6 damage to him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 6 damage. Yeah, correct.
All right. So then I get rid of the double life. I Genki Lee. I draw a press the advantage. I also have my plan of attack, but I wouldn't have enough resources to play anything else. So I think I flip up, press the advantage, deal 2, attack for 4. He's down to 8.
And how much threat is on the main?
2.
Okay, yeah. Joke.
Yep. Nobody can play Go for Champions now, though, right? We have to actually take damage.
That's right. I mean, we still have Go for Champions for the round, right? But next round, we don't.
Come on, Con, are you up? Are you Miss Marvel?
Yeah, no, I'm Miss Marvel.
Yes, Brandt, he is.
Okay. Does anybody need a card?
No.
I do. Because I decked out.
Okay, there you go.
You know what, Brian? I did give you your card last turn, now that I think about it. So I gave you an extra card.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right,
I
so
think we all had 2, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. It was terrible.
I was gonna say, Brian, can you play an ally to get rid of Vivian? Because then I can play my Vivian, get rid of that suit.
Yeah, Steve, if champions are going to be able to take damage, Vivian could just thwart for 2 and go away.
Oh, perfect.
Does
Just-
anybody
I won't
else
be able-
need an encounter card?
No, it's just Steve.
Just me.
Okay, and I went through my deck, so that's why I was doing that. So I have to back up my thought process. It's not coming quick.
All good.
All right, so we're adding 7. This goes to 9. He is attacking you. Did you want to plan something first, Steve?
No, I have nothing to plan.
3, 4, 5. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. 'Cause I
I'm
couldn't-
taking no damage.
He wanted to make sure I get rid of Vivian.
Ironheart gets hit for 8.
It's so fun not to worry about boost cards.
I get
Wait.
hit for
Did you
tax
give
the
me
Power Stone to.
double boost? Did you give me double boost?
It's said to give you another boost.
Oh, got it.
I have to give him the Power Stone.
Oh, now it's up to Riri to take it.
All right, and then cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you get a lieutenant and a blind side.
I'll be stunned.
Can you stun yourself again?
It's one of the choices.
Okay. You get a private. He attacks you for 0. You get an assault. He's going to attack you.
I'm still tough, actually, funny enough.
Yeah, he doesn't have piercing, so. And you get double boost because it said to. He's going to attack you again. Done.
It's so
He's going to
fast.
attack me. And +3 boost.
It's
Yeah, it completely
insane.
removes his ability. All right. Milano goes over here.
All right. What do
He's
we
got
have for
8 and then
cleanup?
75 health.
All right, so
The
let's
only
do.
cleanup is this Kree lieutenant.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
much-
try to manage threat, but I can't
We also
guarantee
could
it.
get
Give me
rid
a
of the
sec.
universal weapon. I don't know how much it helps other than I can stun him so that I can
How
Deal
much
more
is
damage.
play arachnobatics.
How much is on the main?
9.
All right, bring it down to 7. Vivian will thwart for 2 and go away. I can then thwart for 4. I think I thwart for 4. Yes, I don't need you, so I can use you to do that. Okay. You. So. Sorry, let me do my Tone Stark AI, Stroke of Genius, and a flyover. So let me just take the Stroke of Genius. You guys play the flyover here for that, and then 4 of you.
Oh, I
for
thought
that.
Mark was saying
I'm
that we
just-
should have been dead for sure, but I realized he meant if we didn't have Go
Yeah.
for Champion. Yes, we are definitely
Uh,
playing.
Okay,
into
so the main has how much left again?
7.
7.
Don't worry too much about the main. Don't
Deal
thwart.
damage.
Just attack.
Or kill
I-
this lieutenant.
I want to do my flyover and gain
So
2
why
counters.
don't you use your costume?
Yeah, I know. So propulsion jets for 3, and then I'll use Stroke of Genius and Brawn to do a flyover to clear it. That means I'm going to gain 3 counters.
That
and
didn't
draw.
sound right to me. It had 7, you removed 3, and then flyover removes 3.
Oh, you're right. Nope, flyover removes 3. Correct. It's
So it
not
only
4.
goes to 1.
So use one of your allies first.
Okay, sorry. Before I do the flyover, then let me just take this back. Before I do the flyover to gain the 2 counters and Stroke of Genius, I'll punch for 3 first.
Steal the Power Stone.
Steal the
Okay.
Power Stone. Power Stone's down in front of me. I'll use Falcon to thwart for 1. Power of
Wonderful.
Leadership is going to ready me. I will then do the Stroke of Genius with the flyover and the Brawn. So
Down to 0.
that'll
You
clear
get
it.
2
Don't for-
tokens.
Don't forget, we do take consequential damage.
Yeah, Falcon took 1. I drew Cloud9. All right. So I could play Snow Guard. I think that's probably pretty good.
I think if you give us a mansion, or you want to do the +3 overkill,
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense too.
So
I don't really think we need a mansion.
that's right. So Cloud9, powering all of us. I can keep the mansion and Power of Leadership to do Snow Guard, who will just take the 1 counter.
Raymond,
that
the Milano travels. It's always the first player controls the Milano. So that doesn't mean the first player at the start of the game. It means throughout the game, whoever the first player is.
Okay, so I have let's get rid of some of these minions, right? I have 6 counters or 3 counters to deal 2, 4, 6 damage somewhere.
Do you want to start working on Ronin? Do you want to let's?
Well, I can punch Ronin again right now for 4 with myself, but I was trying to help you
Yes,
guys at least with
5
the cleanup.
health left. Yeah, it's a matter of whether Steve needs this lieutenant gone.
Nope.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have, he has guard and stalwart. Yeah.
Steve has guard and stalwart. Okay, Snow Guard will punch Ronin for 3, and then I'll use 1 counter to deal 2.
All right. He flips. So now we search for cut the power, reveal it.
That's the crisis, right?
He's tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not here.
Man, I keep forgetting about this sense of justice that I could have used for flyover. Brawn is still in hand.
Stop forgetting. Look at all the
Cut
cards
the
you have.
power has 9
know.
on it.
I know, man.
I knew, man.
Cut the power has 9 on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, Steve might be able to handle that. I don't know what he's sorting for.
I don't know what he does either. So me, I just have Mansion and Brawn left in hand, and I can just go for straight for damage here.
Perfect.
So
you want to use
I'll-
Moon Girl? Because I think I can remove.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Moon Girl to punch for 2 to remove his tough.
Okay.
She'll go away. And then I can use Ironheart and punch for I guess I punch for 4. Yeah. Suit plus Power Stone. I punch for 4.
All right. Oops. He's at 75. Wait, hold on. Is he 25 or 18?
18.
Oh,
18.
18. All right. So
18.
that's only 54.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And you punched for 4?
Yeah.
50.
And
I'm thinking 20. Or yeah, I'm thinking 75.
stage
I mean-
3.
Wait, that's got to be stage 3.
and then I have Avengers Mansion and Brawn left over in hand. I think I'll just pitch them both.
Yeah.
I didn't even use Ingenuity either.
There's no better plays you could have done.
No.
Okay.
All right. You don't want me to get rid of this lieutenant?
You don't have to. Just go for damage.
Okay. I can double web shot, but one of them I can't trigger the second. So it'll be 10 damage. Is that good?
That's perfect.
So I will play a web shot. Am I getting rid of this thing, or we don't care about it anymore?
Oh, we can take damage, so it's up to you.
I
But
mean, I can stun him.
I could have lost my tough to get rid of that.
No, that
Okay.
To
doesn't
take
work.
damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right.
The deck is teeny tiny.
So don't bother.
Okay, then I can't stun him. I realized though.
But you can still deal 6 and 6.
No, because I can't trigger. I need a lightning, and the only lightning I have is here.
Oh, okay. I can't
So-
help.
The Milano
Alright.
is a lightning.
Oh, there you go. Is that better, or are we getting rid of this cut the power?
It's a crisis, right?
Yeah,
There's how much threat on the main? Nothing.
0.
Yeah, I think. Don't worry, I'll take care of it next turn.
All right, then I will use the Milano and my combat training to web shot again and trigger it. So I deal 6 more damage. So shoot, 44, 38. I can do it. And then
And
I will.
if you want to wait one turn, because I'm going to play Vivian on his weapon.
Which means he could get stunned.
Correct.
Wait one turn. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, just
Just
wait
for the
until-
second one.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no, I got to do the math now backwards. Okay, so
it's just 4, right?
I'm punching. Yeah, I'm also punching. So I had to go forward, backward, and then forward, and then backward again. I was like in the middle of twisting the dial, so I got confused. All right. So I shouldn't flip down. I just get
No,
punched.
you need to stay up because of so you can do your web shot. Don't worry, I have an ally for you.
Okay. I am done. I paid for the web shot.
All right.
There's that.
So I'm going to spend
Oh,
And he's also going to get stunned.
combat training on Ironheart because I will use martial prowess for the web shot.
Nice.
Cool. So I'm going to play Vivian. And then Vivian will remove the weapon.
Okay.
Well,
You will neutralize it for a turn. yeah.
neutralize it. So there you
And
go.
then I will use the Milano and this to play web shot and deal 6 damage and stun him.
There you go.
He's at 35.
All right. Vivian will remove 2 threat and die. I am then going to remove 1 threat with Ms. Marvel. I'm going to flip down, look for Ms. Marvel card, which is a big hands. Amir Khan is going to shuffle the Go for Champions at the bottom. Draw me a card, which is
Shuffle it at
Jessica
the bottom.
Jones. I am going to Bruno Lucarelli, lay down the law, and then I'm going to spend 3 to play Red Dagger, who will also remove 2 threat.
Down to 4.
All right, so now it's in striking distance
35
for some
damage.
progress stuff.
Yeah. We don't want the main scheme to pop, but it wouldn't be tragic.
So I have 15 power of raw stats right now.
Your go
Yeah,
for
I think just
champions.
one more.
Your
Yeah.
go all out would be 15 then?
Yeah, because I'm currently a +3, +3, +1, right?
There you
So
go.
yeah, I'm 15 power right now.
Nice. All right, I got a double life.
Hey, go for champions.
There we go. Just in case we needed to survive. All right. So the text is blanked. Is the +1/+1 blanked on him?
Yep. Wait. It says, what does Vivian say?
She blanks the card. All the
No,
the
the printed text box.
printed text.
So the
He's still
+1/+1 would still
They
apply.
still remain.
Correct.
All right,
correct.
so he is stunned against Ironheart. He's attacking me for 4, right?
Snowguard can block this for you.
Well, Snowguard is a 3 attack. So let's just use Red Dagger.
Okay,
Okay.
so attacks for 2 plus piercing, so 6 total.
Okay, he is gonna die, and I'm gonna spend 2 resources of different kinds. So I'm gonna spend a mental and a physical to bring him back, and he'll deal 2 damage.
Do you need it on your guard, or are you going to just get us to do the damage?
I'm doing 2 damage directly on Ronin.
Yeah.
Because that is what I do.
All right. Then he attacked me, so now he's scheming against you.
Yep.
For 3. Oh, hold on. Then this attacks me for 1, right?
Correct.
We got 2 comfy. 3, 4, 5. So this goes to 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Then we get cards. 1, 2, and help me remember Rogue Vessel this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't deal the 33 damage, we can go for champions and we're good.
Correct.
Nobody had an extra card, right?
Nope.
No,
All
not
right.
yet.
First card is Special Delivery. He's going to attack you for +1. So it's going to be 4 plus 2 boosts, +1.
I'm
5 plus 2 boosts.
tough. So as long as what are those pre-commandos? Those
Oh,
pre-commandos just got reshuffled, right? Which means he can gain piercing.
He can gain piercing. There are 2 of them in the deck. What is your
Risk it.
health?
I have 9 health.
Oh, you'd be
Just
fine.
block with an ally.
Man, I really want these allies though, because Falcon can ready me.
Okay, so use the other one, Snow Guard.
All right, I'll use Snow Guard. Why not?
All right. He gets an additional boost. So it's +3. Hits for 7, 8.
Okay, Snow Guard is definitely dead.
All right. Then Keeping Secrets. So I could just discard Yankee Lee.
You could also flip down and discard Yankee. But then there's no point at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a double life.
Okay, and you get the free flip up.
I don't know what it gains me. So I guess I just flip down. If I exhaust, then I lose 3 attack, right? But I gain this card.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. All right, I got 2 web shots here, so I can shuffle them back in. All right. What's up?
Nothing.
So Single-Minded Fury, he's attacking you again.
Me?
Yep. Are we
All
risking
right, might as well. Whatever. Yeah, I have the tough.
it? Okay. It's for 1, 3, 4,
Tough is gone.
5. Sorry. All right, advance. Are we canceling that?
Yeah, why not? Who's got the Milano?
Sure.
Pay 1.
Yeah, I do.
Brian, do you have 7 cards in hand?
Yes.
Good.
He is scheming for +1, so that one's happening. So 4, and it's not an attack, so it's a 0. So this goes to 19.
All right.
Okay.
Milano passes to me. I don't think I have anything near 33 damage. Do you have a go all out?
No. 1, 2.
So we're probably not doing that this turn, right?
Give me a second. Tony Stark is going to find me 2 cards. Let's just take the energy, I guess. No, I didn't get to go all out. So what I could
You
do.
have 3 damage with the helmet instead of the double.
I could also just do the push ahead. That's
Oh,
why
for the threat?
I was thinking about doing the push ahead.
Oh, don't bother.
You think I should just take the helmet and pitch the double?
Oh yeah.
I mean, the double is a potential photon beam, so.
Yeah, you're
So,
better
give me a
off with the
second.
helmet. The
I can
helmet's
use
3 damage this turn,
those.
3 extra damage next turn.
Okay, so if I take the helmet, I'm trying to figure out my math here, so. I take the helmet, you and you can play. So you and you would play the helmet.
All right. I played a
then
plan of attack, and
you,
at first I
you,
took a
Okay, I'm
prize
good, yeah.
attack,
I'll take the helmet.
but I figured if I take a web shot, then I can press the advantage in arachnobatics, right?
Makes sense.
I probably can't double life then as well.
Call for action.
Called.
Okay, go ahead.
Strength and meditation are just going to do a go for champions for the round.
Perfect.
And if I call for an action again, I will just do a push ahead for 15 off the main.
There is a
That's
crisis
how we get rid of
icon
this
with
4. Oh, we all
Okay.
take 1. We all take 1 at the end of the round.
You're right.
9.
Can you remove 1 threat from that?
Me?
Yeah.
I have no threat removal whatsoever.
You have 0 threat removal?
I can
will.
play double life to ready.
You can just wait your turn, Brian, and I'll take care of it.
I was just going to say because I have the propulsion jets as well. So,
All right.
anyways.
I will flip up to Spider-Man. I will take 2 damage and an encounter card.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Get rid of his weapon.
Go for champions after you do that.
Oh, good call. Thank you. That's why you wait your turn.
That's
All
right.
Web
Wait
shot.
your turn, B-man. I'm going to call
right.
for... There you go. I get a wiggle room.
27 and he's stunned. What is happening?
Steve
I'm just
tells me
trying to
wait
take my freaking turn.
Steve tells me to wait my turn, then immediately calls for an action.
I know. I'm like, what's going on?
I'm just doing my my sidekick actions there.
All right. Then Fluid Motion is going to play Press the Advantage. Hit him for 2. He's at 25. Draws me a card. Then now I have double life. But that doesn't really help. So I will play an Arachnobatics to deal 5 to him. He's down to 20. And unfortunately, I can't get anywhere else. So my double life will play my web shooter.
There you go.
Done.
All right. Well, I did my little actiony things. I'm going to pay 2 for a sense of justice. Nakia will reduce the card. The next card I play by 1. There's only a side scheme, right?
Yeah, there's a side scheme. I can remove 3 threat from it and help you out so you can clear it.
Okay. And then
3
lay
off
down
of
the
it.
law. I'm not going to bring that one back. Skill investigator. Everyone draws cards.
Hold on. I'm confused. Who removed what? You played Lay
Steve.
Down the Law to remove Cut the Power?
Yep.
And propulsion jets to finish it off.
Wait, but it had 4 on it. Lay Down the Law gets rid of 4?
It's 3.
Got it. Thank you.
So I'm still in my response trigger of flipping. Now I'm going to use my...
I'm going to call for an action.
Yep.
I'm going to use a Press the Advantage.
Nice.
Deal 2. He's down to 18.
Look what skilled investigator drew me, Steve.
Draw a
Oh,
card.
look at that. That would
Surprise.
win. All right.
Did you get go all out?
So you're short what? 1 damage? No, you have all the damage you need. You have 18, right?
You know what, Steve? I don't need your help. I'm just kidding.
Don't you have 18 damage? All right. I'm just going to lay down the law. Jerk.
Just
And
wait.
shrink it, bring it back, play it again for 10, remove 10. Because that's what I'm good for.
Down to
And-
9. So
and
you
then I'll
did a
remove
Lay Down
another-
the Law here and then a second Lay Down the Law here twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 lay down the laws. And I'll play Red Dagger, remove 2 more threat. Because I do have a guard in front of me.
Down to
And
7.
that's it. And I could have played a 3rd lay down the law and bring it even though because I had Bruno. And that's what I'll do. Boom.
Mark
Another Lay Down the
said,
Law?
Mark said, who would have thought Rogue Vessel's doing more damage than Ronin?
Yeah.
That's true.
So over to me, right?
Brian, do you have 18 damage? Sorry.
He does.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So Ingenuity and New and Improved are going to play my Photon Blasters, which are going to hit for 3.
15.
Except Brian can't read the card,
then-
so he's gonna have a surprise in like 2 seconds.
What do you mean?
Requirement.
Yeah, there's 2 lightnings here, Steve.
Oh, you
I
have
think
2
you're the one
lightnings.
that's
Oh,
surprised.
okay, yeah. I thought it was the wrong one.
2
Oh,
push
never
aheads.
mind.
2 push aheads are lightnings. This
Oh,
is
yeah, it's true.
mental.
Yeah,
It's
they
the
play opposite each
yes.
other smartly, yeah.
The inverse. So go all out for 15, Steve. Thank you for telling me.
All right, so
I
let's get
can't
the
read.
15 for everybody. So it's 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
Combat training. Do you
I
also
have all
have
my-
heroic intuition?
I have combat training, heroic intuition, symbiote suit, and power stone. So it's literally
1, 2, 3,
plus,
4, 5, 6, 7, and you are an 8, which is 15. That's unbelievable.
That's right. And on
That's
top of that, I could on top of that, I could punch with Falcon, ready, Ironheart, and punch again.
Well,
Yeah, that deck is supreme. Do you have any tokens in front of you?
These that I have in front of me are just to remind myself of the how much power, extra power I have.
Nice.
So it was funny because my deck didn't really do anything except give you stuff and then just play off of
just lay down the law over and over.
And just played off of your strengths. And then that was still interesting to see how much cards I put out there.
I had 2 for an extra 4 damage.
So yeah, that's go for champion. So the question just becomes, I guess in solo, it's just hard to recur the card in solo. I mean, it really should be play it and remove it from the game. Or it should pick a champion who cannot take damage, right? Like that's what people were saying in the chat earlier. Yeah. Something along those lines. Like it could even cost 2 and say pick a champion they can't take damage or something.
Yeah, but the fact that it's
everybody. But then in this mode, we all have to be champions. So, you just have to decide. Niche. You just always want to play the game from now on with champions and nobody else.
You're missing a very key point here. You could be the only champions player at the table. You could play leadership champions and play that. And then every couple of turns. So if you play a strength in numbers strategy, you can do that.
Drawing through cards to get through faster.
Run through faster. And then
you can block for everybody.
And block for everyone.
But you wouldn't ignore stuff like the follow-up attacks from Ronin, the rogue vessel. So like it's still good. I mean, it's not like blocking 3 or 4 times and taking no damage is bad.
No.
But it's not what we were just doing. I mean, there was one turn there where we got attacked like 7 times and took no damage.
Yeah, that was insane.
Right.
So would you say we just broke the game?
We didn't break it, but
the card broke the game.
I mean, it's not. Yes, you're right. It's the card.
Here's the interesting part.
It's our fault.
Ronin was not an issue for us at all. Look how long it took us to get standard Ronin down. Because there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
Even after ignoring all his damage, we still had to deal with crisis side schemes with 9 and 10 on them coming out. The weapons, so we couldn't stun and confuse it. Like there was so much stuff still that we had to deal with, right?
But it was only a 90-minute game.
Yeah. So Brandt, I think this deck is fantastic, by the way,
thank you.
because I actually played it before we even came to 3-player. I played it solo. Everyone knows solo tends to be maybe a little bit easier, but it's still Ronin. And I beat him with this deck, no problem. And I wasn't breaking the game with Go for Champions. I was just straight up a beat down on him. I did end the game with like 3 health left, so I was kind of close, cutting it close, and maybe a couple lucky encounters, but still solid deck. Really like this Ironheart. Awesome.
Yeah, no, she's great. That suit is just so good because if you get it down turn 1, then when you flip up, you have a 5-card hand size. When you flip down, you have a 7-card hand size.
Yeah.
So I didn't basically, if you get it turn 1 and quote unquote you can survive, I don't know specific things that would happen. You can be like by turn 4, you are in stage 3.
No, I took 12 points of damage over that game. 12 points.
Right.
Because, I mean, I took 1 before flipping up, went to 19, and then down to 14, and then down to 9, and then took the rogue vessel and stuff like that one time, essentially.
But you also gained an extra 4 health from the suit things.
10 health.
No, from the other costumes, the other upgrades.
I forgot to put those on.
Nice. So yeah, I mean that's the interesting part. Like there are people who like to play, right? Like there was that group at Con of Heroes and they were playing standard 2, expert 2, and they were playing Doctor Strange, and then the other person was rotating through. One of them was She-Hulk Shield, which was really cool, right? They were playing Justice with She-Hulk.
That must have been Steve.
But again, having Doctor Strange in there, so there are groups that want to do that. So there are groups that I imagine they'd be like, let's go through the content on Expert or Expert 2 with Go for Champions, right? Yeah. There are people that play that way. I think that's important. Just like people, and I don't even mean it downing it when I say it, like, obviously there's people who play on standard, right? But they're just kind of trying to get through that. And of course, you know, Mutant Genesis is going to bring more people into the game because people are going to be excited for X-Men. So it's kind of like resetting all those things. Will be interesting. So yeah, this is a mode that you can play. You can swap in Nova, but Nova has Miss Marvel as an ally. So we found that a little awkward, right? We didn't want to do that. And then I couldn't really put allies in my deck. Could I have put, I should have put Locust in.
Yeah, that could have worked. Yeah. So question, Ironheart is now the character with the most raw stats, the highest raw stats, right? Because it's 3/2/3. So for a character, exactly, for a character using or abusing the go all outs and the push aheads, she's probably the best, right? Other than Spider-Woman, but that's also situational because she has to buff herself.
Quicksilver is the other nice guy for that. And that's actually one of my next aspect strategy videos. I was actually waiting for Ironheart to do the last leadership strategy, which is pumped up heroes with the Moxies,
morale boost, push
morale boost, lead from the fronts and all that stuff, where you can actually just play the pump your hero style, and then your hero does everything, and just finding ways to ready him with your allies. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good to do with Wasp then? Because of the being able to flip multiple times and get the Moxies?
Exactly. So being able to go giant and spread the damage, or being tiny and just having a lot of triggers as well. But the go all outs are just, it's a fun card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny to just not worry about damage, and then you can all flip up, which means threat doesn't become really an issue. I mean, he was piling on threat, and we were all heroes most of the game.
Yeah.
On that,
I think I stayed in hero form the whole game. I only flipped with double life and got flipped one time.
Yeah.
Obviously, Miss Marvel flipped, but I confused.
You were definitely right, though, Brandt, to add an extra push ahead was definitely beneficial because I just saw it a little bit more often, and I was able to use it if I needed it. So
well,
multiplayer,
when you did like
push
that
ahead.
10, let's bring it right back down, because my deck, I knew I didn't really play to Miss Marvel's strength. I played more of a support role, and because I knew you guys had a high stats, I could rely on your high stats to do to kind of manage while I just get ready. So
you can rely on your old man's money.
Really?
Steve, he's the OG Captain America. He's like, you're not the man to lay down the wire and let the other guy walk over you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm saying that's what Captain America says to Iron Man, right? You are that guy.
I am that guy. I play the game now. I don't try to beat the game.
Expert Rogue Vessel next game. What's Expert? Is that Expert Ronin?
Oh, probably.
I'm not sure. Expert Rogue Vessel might have meant to be Ronin. Yeah, again, we've done it. Like Steve did it solo. We did it 2-player. We've done it 3-player, maybe even twice 3-player.
I think we did it twice.
So I just, it's an accomplishment for sure, beating Ronin and everything, but I don't know. I like playing different villains and different. My thing is just like, I'm not a competitive player in like I will play to win a game, but I want to make sure people are having fun. So for me, changing up the heroes and changing up the villains is what makes it more fun for me. I don't really have a desire to be like, okay, I'm going to laser beam on Expert Ronin until I have a strategy every single time,
Plus, I think we tend to stay away from the villains that are just like, I'm just going to keep surging over and over and over again. It's like, well, can you do something different? And also, like just Steve just said, lengthy.
Yeah, it's a lot of time to then. I mean, Loki, we haven't done in a while. but it's
Loki's
a lot of damage.
This a lot
3-player
of damage.
expert is what 180 damage. It's just a lot.
Yeah. But then there's if you're doing cards like Riri Williams and you just have her again playing a leadership role, and then once or twice you can do those. That's 30 damage, 60.
Go all
damage.
out. Yeah, every deck pass.
Every deck pass you do 1 or 2, and then boom.
That was awesome.
That's pretty good.
It was great to see that deck come together like that. Like I know what it can do, and then it's just a matter of when does it do it, and it just the whole game.
I seem to
because you questioned the suit, right? You were thinking of passing the suit.
Absolutely.
You can't with her. Like it's so good.
I mean, I saw your deck list. I was like, okay, I'll build it and let me try it and see if I can get a feel for it and whether or not I'll play it on stream tonight. And then I was like, okay, this deck is really cool. Even though I didn't get the suit today, I got the suit right away. You guys said, put it down. I'm like, okay, we'll see.
And honestly, in her deck, I don't remember if I put them in there, but you can put power in all of us. Because then you can just pitch them on Moon Girl. You can either play Moon Girl or use them, right? And they just count as doubles on Moon Girl.
Yeah, I was using them.
So you just use those 2 to play Moon Girl and drop.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're wasted in the deck, right? They can get your mansion down. They can get your suit down early. So that's what you do. You just hard mulligan for double resources and the suit.
Dude, I just changed 4 cards. It was 4 cards. I took the 2 R&Ds and Agent 13 and Meditation out, and that brought it down to 38 cards. I added in the push ahead and what's her name? Vivian.
Yeah, Agent 13 makes sense when you're not in solo. She's good in solo.
Yeah,
but I was also
what's she ready for you? The helicarrier?
The R&Ds, but also
the R&D, so you could double your stats up.
That's right.
I only play 1 R&D usually. No, I pulled 1 when I played with Steve. I had 2 in there. So yeah, I mean, it's all, again, those are not the key pieces. Those are like, I love Steve when you used to do those priority lists. Like R&Ds would be low priority. It's like play this late to get it out to then use it. So the trap would be to put it down on turn 2, thinking you're going to boost your stats by plus. It's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. The suit is priority 1.
There's another way you can help people play the game, Steve, is when playing a game in order. These are the cards that are kind of high tier that you want to put down first, and these cards are going to be later game.
Well, I always say that. Like, I always try to tend, like, when you can build. But if there's stuff to take care of it first. And then if you can do both, then you're winning.
I'm sorry, Mark, you made a joke and I missed it. He was saying Rogue Vessel was the villain in the game.
Oh, expert Rogue Vessel.
It went right over my head in the middle of reading that. Steve, Renee asked you a question in French. If you have the ability to check it out.
Why don't you read it out for us in French, Steve, and then you could do the
translation.
translation.
So he's asking, Cloud9 and Falcon. So if you do Cloud9 first and give everything +1 thwart, all the aerial characters +1 thwart.
Yeah.
And then you use Falcon and then spend a lightning to ready Cloud9 to exhaust her again to give everything +2 thwart. Does it work? Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because she doesn't take any
consequential.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's just her action to exhaust and do that. So yeah, again, she can build more towards that. You can almost play like a leadership, control the threat, and then flip.
You could play an aerial deck. You know, there's more coming out
Supremacy,
now.
Which somebody was mentioning they did vision aerial.
Absolutely.
With aerial supremacy, because intangible, you can play it because it's not an attack.
Yeah, aerial is a total way to play.
It's coming along. It's not quite there, like as its own solo strategy.
Well, the dive bomb is everybody's favorite card right now with home technique.
Home technique dive bomb.
The thing is, aerial is more relevant and in the foreground in leadership, but there's some cards in the other aspects that have aerial, right?
Yeah.
So it's coming along, like you're saying.
I like the one in protection, which basically reduces all your damage by 1.
Oh no, that one, yeah. I like Ever Vigilant myself as well, though. You know,
Yeah, Ever-Vigilant is great, but that one, if you have the arrow trait, everything is -1 damage.
Height advantage.
Height advantage.
But it's a tactic that goes away.
Yeah, but you could play 2. Like I don't think it's max 1.
No, you can play all 3. And the thing is it does say when your turn begins. So if it's on an off turn and your turn hasn't begun yet, and let's say you're playing like what's her name, like Ghost Spider, and you have an ally that is like forcing them to attack, you could then block with those
Ghost
still in
Spider's
play.
not aerial, friend.
You're sorry. I get that. It's not aerial.
No,
We're dreaming up scenarios
you
now.
can try to combo that off with.
That's right.
All right.
Yes.
If anybody has any questions, you can let us know. Otherwise, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks, everybody. We'll play again next week, right? So we'll find something else to do. I don't know where to go. I want to find a Nova deck. I want Steve to play Nova and show us some of the decks, unless you're waiting to make videos for your channel. But
no. The obvious Nova deck is the Nova Home Technique and Dive Bomb. Don't
worry, guys.
Big key.
July will be here soon. Spider Ham is coming. He's right around the corner.
Yeah, Spider Ham. I can't wait for Spider DR. That's
so we can all be Spider Ham and make all the noises.
I have to be Spider Ham.
No, you definitely, Steve.
No, but if it's just all of us, so we're just the whole game is us just going whoop whoop. It's gonna be people be so annoyed. I'd love it.
Well, somebody would complain in the chat, right?
Yeah.
So before we go, so we got our first 2 modular expansions. We got Armadillo, which plays off Tough, and then we have
Zax. Yeah.
I prefer Zax myself. I think it can be really, really rough. I think one of the games when I played with Brian, the first one we lost when we played Drang with Zax and
with Armadillo.
In Armadillo, that was insane. So again, we played without the Milano. We lost the first one, but yeah, what killed me is I get the attachment that says all my cards are lightning, and then I get the treachery one that says take indirect damage. And I had like 6 cards in hand. I'm like, well, I'm dead.
How do you guys feel about that, by the way? Instead of getting bonus cards, you get modulars in the back.
I thought it was really fun. Like it was different. And then it's like, oh, there's fewer player cards to build with. So it is interesting. But they've still managed to put player cards in, so you don't get every aspect. So I guess it would only be frustrating if I was like, I am an aggression player and there were no aggression cards in the pack. You know what I mean? But I'm not really that way. So it's fun for me. I don't know how often they're going to do it. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see. I know what I find weird with the Armadillo one is if you play a piercing strike, even if he has 9 toughs, they all go away.
Yeah.
So I think that was weird that he can stack them up, but then they just go away.
Just build around him. Yeah. So you'd have to be more like in a hood where he shows up, and then you're like, I don't have anything to do with this, right?
Oh, no. So that's a little bit more interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
And then playing off of that. And I think that's something we should showcase again. Like just play the hood again and just throw in some weird modulars and go all over the place,
What do you think about the X-Men expansion?
What? Oh,
I can't wait. I think X-Men is super exciting. In terms of a reboot, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine that they're gonna put the difficulty somewhere people could enter.
I think that the whole question, the idea is more like kind of giving us like a new core box. Instead, without giving us a new core box, they're giving us a new core box in the idea that they're giving us the campaign and they're giving us 2 heroes at the same time in release. So you could play the campaign with 4 X-Men heroes, right?
Yeah. So yeah, they already stated, FFG already stated that they're not doing that. The core box, you will have to buy the core box, and then you can buy whatever expansion. That is the whole building block model off of every hero pack, off of every deck build, like how you get the reprints. When we did our interview, is it Michael or Caleb talked about it, is like they are confined by that principle of you have to have our core box. We're not redoing a core box. We're just, you have this core box. Anything that wasn't in there has to be a reprint of 3. And then if it wasn't the core box, you can get 2 of. Like,
so you guys might not know, but the history of LCGs was that the core boxes were usually pretty cheap, like $30 or $40, you know, in the 2010s, whenever they were releasing a lot of their competitive games. But you got like, you know, it would be like if you got a 30 card Marvel Champions deck, you got 40 card decks instead of 50 or 60, whatever they were. So the idea was, and you only got 1 copy of cards that you may be able to use 3 times. So if you wanted to be competitive, you had to buy 3 boxes. And that just really started to weigh on consumers who felt like, you know,
that was like Arkham, right?
Now I've
Arkham
got
had 2.
Arkham, you had to do 2, yeah, and before that it was 3. So just imagine, like, you know, you have to buy 3, and now I know we already have too many strengths and geniuses, but just from buying those boxes, you had, you know, 16 or 12 strength and geniuses and energies. So my guess is the decision to not do a core box was we didn't want people to have to buy all the tokens and things again. Like, if you're only interested in jumping in at X-Men, you could go buy the core box and you'd have a few Avengers and you could skip everything. You know, they just didn't want to reprint dials and then make all of us who own it already buy the dials and things again. Which I'm intrigued, because I wouldn't mind tokens since mine are on the way out. I know a lot of people replace them, but I do not. So I wouldn't be so sad. I don't necessarily need dials because they're still working.
Speaking of too many cards and reprinted, this
Right.
is all the
So it's
stack
happening.
of cards. Like,
But at least it goes a different way.
Yeah.
There you go. You only needed 2 for Star Wars LCG. Oh, and Yoda Hut, thank you for your comment before that it was fun to watch. I mean, that's the key. I want to be live, so it's fun. It's interactive with people. Keep it
Absolutely.
entertaining. You know, where we all find turns where we have to take our time and think through it.
Yeah. And that's the best thing, is just trying to figure out your turn while other people are playing is a great way to accelerate the game too. So
yeah,
if you're just waiting on your turn to start thinking about what you have in your hand, then you're already too late.
Nice. Good comment. Yes. You're already too late to the party. And then sometimes you thought you were going to do something, and then Steve tells you that is not the right way to do it. Can I make a suggestion? Please do it this way. It is so much more effective.
I'm really excited that they're going to release 4 heroes with the Mutant Genesis box.
Yeah.
I'm so not.
Right, because you're playing solo, but I can go find 3 other people.
Because that's a lot of freaking videos to make in a
gotcha.
short period of time.
Well, you could have guests on your channel.
Thank you, Yoda. By the way, thank you, Yoda, for that comment.
But I think saying we're entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the 3 screens were, it's only on a phone where it's really small, and that's just life, right? Anything you watch on a phone, it's gonna be small.
I watch it on my phone, and you know, it's fine, even with 3 screens on my phone.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited, to do that, and hopefully getting Marvel Champions running at the store, and then I'm crossing my fingers it'll be available at Gen Con, because I'm going to be at Gen Con. So
and that's in July?
It is in August. It's the first weekend in August.
Oh, but isn't the box supposed to release in September?
Correct. But Fantasy Flight Games always has stuff at Gen Con that's releasing a month or 2 later.
Oh, okay.
That's why their line goes all around the hall, and you have to get in the line and wait hours.
Really?
Oh yeah. I would say you wait at least an hour, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 hours.
Just to be able
get
to
in and
buy the
purchase
game in
new
advance.
product. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I can see why.
Yeah.
But
So
it'll be interesting to see.
I will do it if I can get a copy. You know, if I can figure out how many they have and whatnot, I'll line up.
I'm supporting my local guy, so
yeah.
Always do.
I guess I am my
do.
local guy.
You are your local guy.
But I would have it early, then I can do it on the channel and all sorts. You know what I mean? Like, I can promote it for the store.
Yes, I know. That gets you a lot of views.
I can have people. Well, there's that, but also just at the store, then I can have it play with people there. they'll be excited. Like we'll bring other people in because I'm hoping to get like we're running My Hero Academia because it makes a little more sense for the store than Marvel Champions, which is a little old, which is older. But I'm hoping to eventually, like, you know, once we hit the fall, to like rotate My Hero with Marvel Champions and have a Marvel Champions night.
Yeah.
Even if I do it once a month, you know.
Marvel
I think it'd be
Champions
fun to
doesn't
play at
pay
the
the
store.
bills.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, it still does. Like people collect that stuff every whatever months. You can guarantee people are going to come in and buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still helpful because it repeats. You know, people purchasing things. Always appreciative when people buy stuff from their FLGS.
Mark already made a demand of you, Steve, for the X-Men when they come. You better have each hero in each aspect when they come out.
That's right.
4 heroes
We want all
times
the
4
videos.
aspects.
Yeah, I need to have already 4 deck builds. So that's the thing is it's also trying to come up with creative deck builds. It's sometimes it's a little challenging because there's all right, well I feel like, oh, I've done this before, but even though some of the like I'm looking at Nova, I was like looking at Istar or even Ironheart. So I was like, oh, what do I like her in? Like, obviously, leadership is going to be her thing. You know, it's just easy putting all those big blue cards.
My deck did so well, so now he has to say it's easy.
No, okay, sorry. I'll let you rephrase that.
I'm just kidding.
It's leadership is cheat mode. Leadership is cheat mode. Whatever. It is.
You know what? Listen, man. If anyone can brew some cool, unique decks when this new stuff comes out, it's Hawaiian Steve. I know it.
Yeah, but man, it's been hard with the new job and everything, and trying to keep schedule. I'm trying to keep time. I'm trying to make my things, trying to spend time with the kids, and just balancing all of it together.
I would say, you know, when those 4 come out, don't stress. Pick the one you like the most. Make the decks for that one, the videos for that one, and then just let them come out in time because now they're giving space. So as much as I know you're thinking like, hey, if I have these out, you know, on the week of release or within that week, they'll get more views. There's a tail. Like this game has a nice tail. That's where you're saying at the store, like, oh, Marvel Champions don't pay the bill, but it has an infinite tail.
Yeah.
Because it's Marvel and cooperative and you can kind of just collect as you play. People can jump in at the core and then grab Sinister Motives and then go back to get Rise of Red Skull and then fill in with the, like, we know the order because we're buying it all as it comes out, but other people are buying it in this skip order. So like, I think that's okay with your videos. I think don't feel the pressure of,
no,
I don't have to say that to you when we're on here.
I used to do, no, but I used to have that feeling of like, oh man, I need to get this out. And this is just like internal stupidity that just like, I'm a content creator. I have to put out content. But
sure, it would certainly be nice. But all the situations that you just said, like, it's fine. It in some sense, people don't. It's a lot to watch. Like, I try to watch all your stuff, and I don't. You know what I mean?
You don't. Well, you said you watched me at like 1.5 speed, so I was going to start talking about
2 times. I talk it 2 times now.
He knows you
so well. I know you so well.
I must sound like a chipmunk.
And again, it's not even like I'm watching at the speed because I don't want to watch you. It's like because I get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's true. I
was watching your Ironheart one, and it's like you're going through all the cards. So all I'm trying to do is just glean some of those things that I haven't thought of yet. But like you reading what Stroke of Genius does and how it works, I don't need to process that unless I got it wrong. Certainly, I could understand.
That's when I double tap, which skips 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, he's talking about Stroke of Genius. I know exactly what that card
does.
Turn
on video, thumb
double
up,
tap.
exit.
Double tap. No.
This is done. I'm done.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to point everybody over. It's a little bit later than I anticipated. I'm going to point you over to One Stop Co-op Shop where Terrence and Peter are taking on Expert Venom Goblin week 2. So we'll have to see where they're at.
And this time it's personal.
Yeah, this time it's personal. So check them out. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Just be on the lookout for next week. We will have another Marvel Champions Live. And then I think in 2 weeks, you'll start to see films from the stores. We're going to do My Hero Academia. We're going to do Hero Clicks and some other games that are coming in. Maybe even get a multiplayer Arc Nova and stuff in from there. I will start streaming from there because school is 2 weeks from over, and then once a week I will be at the store streaming. So that'll be really fun.
And Steve and I will be traveling to Connecticut to go play Hero Academia.
Man, that
with
would
Brandt.
be so awesome. I would love if you guys came down. That would be so cool. So
It would be cool. I don't think my wife's gonna let me go to the US twice in like 3 months.
it's a lovely place. All right. Thanks everybody so much. My name is the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve.
And we hope you step into the portal.
Good night,
Night, guys.
There you go. Boom, boom. So Ronin, do you think we could have beaten him on expert?